Hi everyone, welcome to thlympic. Today we are going to solve new 4 questions from international math competition. So let's start. So this is question number 1 from category 1. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 words and they all connected with these numbers somehow. So each word corresponds to one number, and the question asks which number corresponds to this word. So what I did is first I check the ending letters, because here 3 same numbers and here 3 same letters, so it means T is 6. So this is first thing. And if T is 6, the last final one should be 3, because it is the single one. So E equals 3. It means the first number corresponds to rate. Then we can conclude that R represented by 5, or 5 represented by R, 2 represented by A, and 6 represented by T. So after that, again, if we check these 3, so 2 of them start with same letter. So if you look at these 3, so these 2 start with same letter. It means C equals 4. So from here, we got all the numbers that we need for C, 4, for A, 2, for R, 5, and for T, 6. So our number is 4,256. So this is our second question. In this question, it's about comparing the numbers. One of them is a natural number or integer. The other 2 are root numbers. Here, degree is 2 square root, and here degree is 3 cube root. So in order to compare them, first we change those 3 numbers into exponential forms. So if we can get the same degree for all of them, means the bottom parts are the degrees. So here, degree is not written, but for root 5, degree is 2. So the way to change them into exponential form is this one. So the number, power of number 2 is just 1, no need to change. Power of 5 is 1 and degree is 2. So to change in this, we write 5 power 1 over 2. And degree of 10 is 1. Sorry, power of 10 is 1 and degree is 3. So when we change into in this, it becomes 10 power 1 over 3. Now we use this rule and this rule to make our numbers similar in some sense. So what we are going to do is we will equalize the down parts, like the fractions when we are doing during addition or subtraction. So for the fractions, if we multiply both sides by the same number, the fraction value doesn't change. So for these 3 fractions, for first one, we multiply both sides by 6, second one, both sides by 3, and the last one, we multiply both sides by 2. So in this way, we get all the fractions have same denominator. But still not finished, it is not easy to compare them. What we are going to do is we will separate the power part or degree of the root part. So we use this formula. For the multiplication of the powers, we can separate them as 2 powers. So this one, or this one, or this one, we can separate as you see here. So because when we multiply these 2, we get 6 over 6. When we multiply these 2, 3 over 6. And we multiply these 2, 2 over 6. So we have this process and we can do the opposite. Right now we did the opposite. And in final one, since all the degrees are equal, now we change these indices into normal numbers. So 2 power 6 is multiplied to 6 times by itself. 5 power 3 is multiply 5 3 times by itself. 10 power 2 is multiply 10 by itself 2 times. So at the end, we have 3 numbers with same power, but different base values. So the rule is, if base is bigger, the number is bigger if our power is same. And all these numbers are positive, so we don't need to worry about some other things. So according to this, the biggest one is B, then C, then A. So B is bigger than C, bigger than A, but in the options, they use this less than symbol, so we just write in the opposite direction. So A is less than C, less than B. Our third question, it's about the similarity and area of triangle and square. So to solve this question, the question says ratio of shaded part to whole square. So first of all, if you look at carefully, these are equal and these are equal. And since it is a square, if you call this x, 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 so 2x, 2x. So this is one thing. And second, if a triangle is divided into 2 parts with same ratios like 1 to 2, 1 to 2, so these are parallel. So these lines will be parallel. So why this is important? Because if these 2 are parallel, so it means this one and this one, they are similar triangles. So this is important. If 2 triangles are similar, like these 2, so the area ratio is square of side ratio. So side ratio is 1 to 2. So the area ratio of these 2 triangles will be square of 1 over 2, which is 1 over 4. It means if this triangle is 1, the whole is 4. It means trapezium will be 3. So if this is 1, this is 3 units. So in this shape, we can also see clearly, if this is 1, this is 1, 2, 3. So the whole shape is 4. So then if you call this A, the other one will be 3A. Since it's square, these are the same, they have the same area values. So this big triangle is 4, 4, 8A. And since this is the half, the total shape will be 16A. So the ratio will be 3A over 16A. And we can simplify A's. So the ratio of shaded to the whole shape will be 3 over 16, the part C. And our final question about trigonometry. So the question asks, what is the smallest value of x? X is the angle, and this is the interval from 0 to 2 pi. So 0 to 2 pi is a full circle. So first, what I did is I just used double angle formulas to expand sine 2x and cosine 2x. So these are the formulas for sine 2x and cosine 2x. So you may check from internet double angle formulas for trigonometric functions. So after that, we did a cross product. Oh, before cross product, I just, let me check 1 minute. Yes, before the cross product, I separated these this term and this term. So when we separate this and simplify it, signs will gone, so it will be 2 cos. And when we divide this one, 1 over sine x. So before cross product or before doing any multiplication, so first I separated. Now I multiply these 2. But be careful, these 2 are together, so cosine will multiply both terms. So 2 cosine x squared, because cosine times cosine, cosine square x. And if you multiply these 2, cos over sine x, this part is same, there is no change right now. Now 2 cosine square x, and here there is another cosine square x. If we get this here, we will just cosine square x, because we will subtract them. And if we take this sign also, it will be positive. So on this side, we will have cos squared plus sine squared. And we get this term to other side. This is just a tangent x. So, and we know that this is 1. You can check. This is fixed value. Cos squared x plus sine squared x is always 1. So it means tangent x is 1. So this is the simplest form of this equation. Now we need to think on this. So which angles provides this value? So to get tangent value 1, so it means these two are equal because tangent is opposite divided by adjacent. So if this value is 1, it means A equals B, means this is an isosceles triangle. And it is possible if angle is 45 or it is here. So 180 plus 45. So tangent is positive only in these two areas or quadrants because the other two are negative. So there are two solutions for this. One is 45, another one is 180 plus 45, which is 225. So since the question asked the smallest or the minimum value, the answer will be this one. So thank you very much for today. See you in next